Good Monday. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this last final day of the summer of 2014, and it's going to be a gorgeous one at that. And we're counting down the days, hours, minutes, and seconds. We've got 15 hours and a couple of seconds left here to the summer of 2014. Waking up on this Monday morning as a cold front made its way through the region last night. The winds are basically out of the west, and they'll begin to freshen up out of the west-northwest during the next couple of hours as the atmosphere really begins to mix. Temperatures this morning are ranging from the upper 50s into around 60 degrees. The dew points are also in the low to the mid 50s across the region. Lots of clear skies on the visible satellite imagery this morning. Downslope flow off the mountains in the Poconos and further into western New York and Pennsylvania shows some of the cold air advection beginning to work in the lower clouds here as the winds begin to freshen up. The sun rises in the boundary layer and we get an active breezy afternoon, but a pleasant one at that, even at the beaches. Water vapor channel shows lots of drying in the mid and upper levels. Here's our boundary, our cold front that passed overnight last night into early this morning. Secondary cold front moving through the Ohio River Valley, northwestern Pennsylvania, dying out as it makes its way, but introducing a chillier air mass in place over the next 24 hours. There's not much going on, of course, on the radar as all of the moisture is now offshore, and just a few sprinkles with this secondary cold front coming through, but that's dying out as well. And basically, we're looking for a very pleasant end to summer 2014. Surface chart from weatherroanoke.com, the digital atmosphere software, basically shows the first cold front off the coast now, secondary cold front reinforcing the cold air advection. There goes our upper trough access to the east, and then high pressure building in across the plains all the way to the east coast this week with pleasant cool conditions, polar air mass in place, this high as it makes its way off the coast later in the week, and on top of us will be providing us with a calm and warming trend as we head into the weekend. Latest pollen forecast from pollen.com. Basically, all the grasses have died off now. It's just ragweed and sagebrush left. It's in the low to medium side today throughout most of the rest of the week. Tracking the spread of sicknesses and disease, germtracks.com. And the latest upper respiratory infections continue to spread across the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. A lot of people still suffering from allergies and the change to the cooler weather with either upper respiratory infections and or colds across the region. Very early on Sunday morning, we had an offshore low and some spokes of energy right along the immediate coast that caused quite a bit of rainfall in just a short period of time, anywhere from about 80 hundredths of an inch at Bridgeport Airport to Middlesex County in Connecticut, 1.36 inches of rain in New Haven County. Found an amount of 1.24 inches of rain out here on Islip, over an inch in East Farmingdale as these bands propagated and moved northeast rapidly across the region, and then out they went shortly after 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. Things relatively calm on the aviational deck this morning with VFR conditions, but we do have some low clouds, lower clouds in the unstable air mass coming in, or the chillier air mass coming in, and the winds are light this morning, but some of those clouds and winds will begin to pick up over the next couple of hours. Continue on the gusty side today, VFR conditions, and then the winds begin to diminish late this afternoon and evening and lighten up as the pressure gradient becomes a little bit more weaker into a breeze by overnight tonight. Tuesday and Wednesday VFR conditions. Thursday VFR mostly. There's a small risk of ceilings in the MVFR range and visibility is a little lower with a little bit of light rain at the shore, including Atlantic City and Millville, but that could be an outlier too. And on Friday, VFR conditions expected across the region. Newark right now, 63, dew point 53, humidity 70%. The wind is west at 10 knots, gusting up to 21 already. Mostly cloudy skies. There's just a few clouds at 3,000, scattered clouds at 17,000. VFR conditions in place, but gusty winds at the terminals from late this morning into the afternoon. Philadelphia right now, 63, dew point is 50, humidity 63%, wind is west at 9, few clouds at 7,000, few clouds at 20,000. The winds will begin gusting over the next couple of hours, but VFR conditions in place. Land, sea, and air advisories this morning. We have coastal hazard statement, high rip current risk in effect through this evening, and this is for the Atlantic Ocean facing beaches out on Long Island, and this is for high rip current risk, the surf height between 4 to 6 feet, and this will be into this evening. Meanwhile, we have small craft advisories just about everywhere along the coastal fronts of New Jersey, down through the Delmarva, and also into Massachusetts. Winds at west at 10 to 20 knots, gust up to 25 knots until 8 p.m. this evening. Seas 5 to 7 feet, that's choppy, and that will be into this evening. There is no severe weather to look forward to this week, which many of us are grateful for. And there is also no Atlantic hurricane or tropical storm formation expected in the next 5 days across the Atlantic coastal waters, the Caribbean, or the off the coast of Africa. And basically, a nice air mass in place over the next couple of days with modification each day, nearly slightly below to near seasonal temperatures, chilly at night. Temperatures tonight could get into the lower 40s. Not even surprised if we see some upper 30s again across the interior sections if the winds decouple. Lots of sunshine today. A few clouds coming in this morning and mixing out during the afternoon hours across the region as the dry air comes in on west to northwest winds. A little gusty today. Temperatures in the upper 60s to lower 70s, especially along the coast. Chillier over interior sections in the low to mid 60s across the Poconos and the higher reaches of the lower Hudson Valley region and the Connecticut River Valley region as well. And basically clear skies tonight, cool temperatures upper 40s in the city to around 50 degrees, upper 30s to low 40s in the interior valleys and outlying sections. We do it again tomorrow. Lots of sunshine, temperatures again mid to upper 60s predominantly across the forecast region. Few high clouds, high pressure moving over the top. Few high clouds coming in with the disturbance to our south on Wednesday morning and Wednesday night, but that really just means the wind shift a little bit, some high clouds moving across the region. Temperatures will still be in the 60s to low and mid 70s across the region with filtered sunshine on Wednesday afternoon. Gorgeous day, however. GFS forecast into motion from Next Generation Weather Labs, the College of DuPage. High pressure in control of our region and will remain so with delightful weather over the next 48 hours. We do find an area of inverted trough or low pressure moving off the northern mid-Atlantic coast states, providing some cloud cover across the region on Wednesday afternoon, but temperatures near seasonal in the upper 60s and lower 70s across the region. That moves away from the coast, and we're really not expecting much in the way of any precipitation here, but we'll monitor the coastlines for just some light spotty drizzle or rain. That moves out, reinforcing area of high pressure is in control of our weather as it continues to build over the forecast region with gradually modifying temperatures back into the 70s again during Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of next week. Just some gorgeous fine weather coming up in our direction for this week. And if you still are going to the beaches, there is moderate risk of rip currents today. Never swim alone. Always use a flotation device. Mostly sunny skies. Temperatures in the lower 70s. Water temperatures in the lower 70s. The winds will be out of the northwest and gusty, about 15 miles an hour. Southeast swell at 3 to 4 feet. Gorgeous day. Next high tide at Atlantic City will be at, well, it already passed. Low tide at 12:58 this afternoon, and low tide at Rehoboth Beach is going to be at 1:09 this afternoon as well. So by all means, get up out there and soak up this beautiful day. It's the last final day of summer 2014. For Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecast Robert Smith. Enjoy this day. We'll be back bright and early with you as fall begins on Tuesday.